Where are we headed? What's the place called? No idea. We're headed to no idea. You able to like a fish. Just watched Janis Joplin, Elvis Presley, Michael Jackson, and Marilyn Monroe. Legends Ever Die. All four having an overdose on drugs, but I don't know. Going to O'Shea's. Kick these old farts and beer pong. We are at O'Shea's right now. Those people just got married and their last name is O'Shea. That's pretty wild. Alright, my battery's getting low. So I don't know how much more of the night I can get because my backpack's in the car, but remember, whatever you do, enjoy it. Don't go turn all that negativity in your life, transform that into positive energy. You're gonna feel a lot better. By the way, yesterday was Dave and Allie's anniversary, so whenever they see this, happy anniversary to them. Well, going in the bathroom, so I gotta turn this off. Damn, I've been recording for 19 minutes while it's in my pocket.
Should have had that.
Well, I've just been recording for 19 minutes while this has been in my pocket.
Who's trying to hide it?
Yo!
road at least.
You're gonna have to move that back.
What do you mean?
Like you can move the seat back so you're not like kneeing.
I'm gonna have to fall.
Clayton.
Alright.
Down below you.
Thursday, June 15th. Headed over to the Rio right now. Gonna play the 2 p.m. 235 deep stack. Should get over 1,000 entries today, if I had to guess. And first 30 to 40K, but it's gonna be a long grind. If I play all day, it should probably take until well after midnight. Sounds like Dave is going to play some cash today, maybe even hop in the daily. So hopefully him or I can, book a win today. Still a long trip to go. Plenty of room to make things happen, you know. Last night was a blast, though. Probably the most fun we'll have all this Vegas trip. All that beer pong at O'Shea's. Ended up getting some in and out. That was good. About to hop in the room.
Barry, Nick, and Mike J. 125, return to the board, please. Shadow, Alana, Milo, Mike, stay.
Busted the 235 daily. Now I'm broke. My net worth is negative at this point. I think I owe people money.
You just gotta snap one off.
I busted in about, I think I busted 400th out of,
You busted what?
400th out of like 1130, which is the same as busting first. No money.
No, nothing.
Nada. Ask me again.
So how'd you go out of the tournament?
So I busted the tournament. I had exactly 20 bigs. I had 20K at 1K, 2K. And I'm under the gun with ace-4 diamonds. So I shoved all in. And big blind woke up with ace-king. And I'm unlucky getting it behind, and I did not.
And now you're like,
I know. I'll be back tomorrow.
what big?
So this hand, let's give my viewers a taste at how bad I played this hand and how critical it is to not make mistakes in tournament poker. So in the WSOP daily, you start with 15K, and there, like I said, there were 1,100 people in this, and at this point in time, there are probably 700-800 people left. I'm telling you and the camera. the blinds were 300, 600, and I watched 4 people limp, including the small blind, and I looked down at ace king off, and I have a stack of roughly 28 to 30K. So I decided to put in a raise to 2,900. So after I put in a raise to 2,900, I got 3 callers, including the button, who was table chip leader with at least 80K, and the only folder was the small blind. So I look at a flop of 10, 7, deuce, rainbow, and I actually had a pretty tight image at the table. Normally, I think I should be checking this flop, which I think is the right play here. I think the 3 other players in the hand, this flop hits their hands a lot better than it hits my hand. But I still put in a bet trying to rep an overpair, given that I was playing pretty tight. And I get 1 caller. I'm sorry, I bet. What did I bet? I led 3,900 on that flop in a pot of roughly 11K. And I got the button to call. Like I said, he had around 80K. The turn was no good for my hand, as it brought the offsuit 4, so the board is still rainbow.
10, 7, 2, 4.
Yeah, 10, 7, deuce 4. And now we're at a pot of about 19,000. And I decided to check here, which is the second mistake I make. Because if I'm betting the flop, I think I always need to be barreling the turn and potentially the river. I should not be betting the flop, looking to check the turn. And of course, I make a mistake here, and I check here, and the button bets 4K, and I have to fold. So I learned from my mistakes, but cannot
Worst part
execute.
is not knowing what they have. Don't you just want to like flip it over?
Well, he limp called, so he could have anything from 9-10 to queen 10 to king 10.
He could have any pair. He could
Correct.
have-
He could even have hands like 8-9 suited, knowing that I'm weak, checking the turn. But if I'm repping an overpair, I need to be betting the turn, and that is not what I did. I pretty much gave up because I would be left with about 17K, and that's just not a good spot on the river unless I happen to hit an ace or a king. So I fold and I give it up. But the key factor is I should be checking the flop because that board hits more of their hands than it does mine. And I need to be betting the turn given that I bet the flop.
So you know
So
what,
there you have it.
David?
No, I did not pick a place to eat. Where are we going to eat?
Oh man.
What are you deciding, Allie?
Oh, you're asking a woman to decide where to eat. Isn't that what every meme ever says?
Let's see. We've had In-N-Out like 2 nights in a row.
Yeah.
I had B-dubs the other night.
I just had Taco Bell.
We thought about healthy. Let's think what's healthy.
I don't know. Everything healthy closes so early.
Anything on the strip, like Wahlburgers, is that healthy?
So hamburger. Like,
Do they have like chicken? Or Probably not, because burger's in the name.
What about like Chick-fil-A?
I was gonna suggest that earlier.
I wonder if they.
Chick-fil-A will work. Is it? Where's the nearest one?
It's like over on the highway. It's not that far.
My legs can't handle it. I need to quit. If only I had something to help me stop. Maybe I should start smoking cigs. Friday, June 16th. I am headed to the Aria poker room right now. I'm gonna enter the $400 tournament, and then depending how that goes, I'm gonna 7 p.m. tonight. There's a 365 WSOP event. I'm gonna enter that. It's the Monster, 20K starter pack, and should be a really big field for that. Let's see. And then my friend Andrew Halter, he mentioned to me that the Golden State Warriors are in Vegas. So hopefully they're playing in a poker tournament. That way I can be the person from Cleveland to beat them, you know. Unfortunately the Cavs couldn't. So that's what we have going on today. I'll keep updates as the day goes on. Until next time. See who we got over here. Dave Harmon's in the 1500 PLO mix high-low event. How you doing? Yours is more important.
I'm out.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, I got it in with aces versus jacks and sixes.
Damn.
Versus a guy that didn't give a fuck.
In PLO?
Yeah. He hit it. I had 13,000 or 16,000 in chips. He hit it, took 13 from me, had 26,000. I had 3K left. He busted before I busted my 3K. It blew the whole 26,000, which is like an 8th place in chips at the
How'd you
time
do?
with 400 left.
I cashed. Knocked out.
If you look at it, there's like 400 left. The chip stack I gave him would have been top 10, and he busted it.
You still in that thing?
4 minutes.
Yeah, 60 left.
16?
60. 60 out of 997.
What's first?
Fucking card dead,
30K?
the big one,
Something.
run like God,
Yeah, that's
fucking
what I
little
got.
team, small one.
Everybody else is down with one from them, then we'll be
So I got 300K coming back to 10K, 20K blind. 60 left. Got about 30K for. Okay, so what you just saw in there was Chris Moorman playing Heads Up. He's been playing for 3 hours. He's trying to win his first bracelet. Never met the guy, online superstar. Everybody knows Moorman though. Good luck to him. But he's fighting for his first bracelet. He's got a little bit of chip lead now. I wish I could have stayed to hopefully capture his win, but I gotta get back to the Bellagio at the moment. So, exciting night though. Right before I went into that room, I cashed in the WSOP Daily for, I came in 31st place out of 960 something players. Unfortunately, I did not get first. First had about a prize pool of 32,000. Almost made it. Interesting hand for my bust out. I'm under the gun, and I look down at Ace 10 of diamonds with roughly 380,000, and blinds were 20,000, 40,000. So I'm like at 9 big blinds, but it was pretty quick structured tournament. So everybody was between, 10 or 5 to 40 big blinds. So it became a shove fest for the most part, but there was still thinking poker involved. Anyways, Ace 10 is definitely a shove, and it moves all the way over to the small blind, who reshoves for about 600,000, and then the big blind also reshoves for, or calls all in for roughly 300,000 as well. Actually, I had him covered. And the 3 hands, I have Ace 10 of diamonds, the small blind has pocket 7s, and the big blind has pocket jacks. So, not the worst for me. I mean, I have outs, but I need to get a board in my favor. Unfortunately, the small blind flops a world with a 7-7-4 flop. Drawing dead. And that is how I am left with 31st place and pennies. But it was a great tournament. First cash of my trip so far, which I needed something to get me started. I can't tell you how dead my tournaments have been. But I played in that from about 10 o'clock to roughly midnight. And then, as I said, I went over to go rail Moorman. And, I don't know, you may catch them in my video, but Maria Ho was there. Shout out to her. Don't know her. She doesn't know me, but big fan. And then Max Silver was also in there, sweating it out. I know he was at the final table of the event and did cash pretty well, but I use his app a lot for all you poker players out there. Snap Shove, I'm sure you know of it, but really good product. Has definitely improved my game a lot. So overall, I'd say today was a good day. I started off playing the $400 Bellagio tournament. Or no, not Bellagio, the $400 Aria tournament. And I could share my bust out hand. So in the $400 Aria tournament, I played in at 11. Blinds were up to 3-6. I had roughly 14,000 in the big blind, and action moves around. I see an open to 1,600, and I see 2 callers for the 1,600. And I look down in the big blind at pocket jacks. So pocket jacks, I decide to shove for 14K. And the initial raiser rejams, and we go heads up, and all in pre, I have pocket jacks, he has ace king. The other 2 people fold. Long story short, king on flop, and no good. Well, my Uber's here. Here's something funny to share. As I walked into the room with Mormon playing heads up, there was an entire cheering section rooting for the opponent of Mormon. And right as I walk in, 3 foreigners start shouting, Fedor, Fedor, Fedor. And how's it going? And so, Fedor, if you ever see this, somehow I need to get as good as you, because it's an inside joke that apparently I look like you at the poker table. So, maybe one day I'll have your skill to go along with it.